Okay, so you're diving deep into the D mystery in One Piece with us. Specifically, that drum theory, huh? Gotta say, this one's a fascinating rabbit hole we're going down. We've got fan theories, ancient instruments, maybe even a connection to the One Piece itself.
Right.
Now, you probably already know the most common theory out there is that the D stands for dawn, right? Hinting at a new era and all that.
Yeah.
But this drum theory, this one throws a real curveball.
It really does.
It suggests that Luffy's full name
Okay.
might actually be Monkey Drum Luffy,
Monkey Drum Luffy.
and ties it to a traditional Japanese instrument. You familiar with the Den Den Daiko?
I am, yeah.
And before you dismiss it as just some fan fiction,
Sure.
Den Den Daiko, what's that translate to?
Monkey drum.
Monkey drum. See?
Cool.
And this isn't just some random instrument either. It's got deep roots in those Shinto Buddhist ceremonies.
Right. And knowing how One Piece kind of weaves together those themes of liberation and cultural heritage,
Exactly.
this connection, it starts to feel a lot less random.
Totally.
Like it's intentional.
It's like, what if this is actually a huge clue Oda's been hiding in plain sight this whole time?
Yeah. What's particularly interesting is how this theory links to the recurring themes of music and celebration in One Piece. You know,
Oh, yeah, totally.
like remember Joy Boy? Always associated with joy and laughter.
Right, right. The mysterious figure.
Exactly. So imagine if he used these like drums of liberation
Drums of liberation.
to unite people across the world.
Okay.
It would explain why some fans believe that the ancient kingdom's crest might actually depict the Den Den Daiko.
Huh.
There's actually a lot of fan art out there. Visually, they're very similar.
Wow.
And it's like those scenes where Luffy and his crew are having those huge feasts, everyone's dancing, music's blaring.
Oh, for sure.
That feeling of unity, it's not just about having a good time,
No,
you know?
it's deeper than that.
It's way deeper than that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you just blew my mind. Like,
Yeah.
it adds a whole new layer to those scenes when you think about it that way. And wait.
Bink's sake.
Bink's sake. Yeah.
That sea shanty that everybody loves.
Yeah.
The lyrics mention drums singing together.
Oh, absolutely. 3 separate times, actually.
See? It all ties back to this idea of music as a way to like bring people together.
Yeah.
Bringing people together, uniting them.
Mm-hmm.
And those subtle details like the lyrics to a song, they add so much weight to this whole theory.
Right.
It's like Oda is leaving us these little breadcrumbs,
Yeah.
nudging us towards something bigger.
Yeah.
And speaking of breadcrumbs, let's talk about Drum Island for a sec.
Okay.
Remember where we first hear about the Will of D?
Hmm.
It's not just any island.
Right.
It's Drum Island, and it's not just from anyone either.
Yeah, you're right.
It's from Dr. Kureha.
Whoa. Yeah.
Mm.
Dr. Kureha, the oldest and wisest doctor in the entire One Piece world.
Precisely, and she clearly understands what the D means.
Yeah.
So the fact that she reveals this super crucial info
Right.
on an island called Drum Island,
Yeah.
it feels intentional, doesn't it?
It's way too specific to be a coincidence.
It's like Oda planned this all along, leaving us clues to find years and years later.
It makes you think about what else he's setting up now that we won't figure out for like years.
Right, and this connection to Drum Island adds a whole other layer to this.
Totally.
Like, remember, inheritance is huge in One Piece.
Oh, yeah.
Carrying on the will of those who came before you, it's everything.
Big time.
So Dr. Kureha, this like symbol of knowledge and resilience,
Right.
revealing the will of D on Drum Island. It's like she's passing the torch,
Wow.
or the drumstick, so to speak, to Luffy,
Okay.
encouraging him to awaken that spirit of Joy Boy and everyone else who carried the will before him.
Chills. Literal chills. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we take this drum theory even further,
Okay.
what does it say about the One Piece itself? What if it's not about gold or some map or whatever?
What if?
What if the One Piece, the treasure everyone's after,
Yeah.
is actually Joy Boy's legendary Den Den Daiko?
Yeah.
The drum of liberation that started it all.
Wait.
Think about it.
Seriously. A drum. That's the One Piece.
It would be classic Oda.
Okay.
Totally unexpected, hilarious,
Yeah.
but also deeply symbolic.
Right. Oh, I can just see it now. Luffy standing there with this ancient drum, biggest grin on his face,
Wait.
ready to send out a wave of joy across the world.
And wouldn't that perfectly embody Joy Boy's spirit?
Totally.
Laughter, music, bringing people together. It would completely flip the scripts on what we think a pirate treasure represents.
Oh, 100%. And honestly, if anyone could unite the world with a drum solo,
Right.
it's got to be Luffy. It's got to be Luffy. And that's what makes this theory so compelling, that subversion of expectations.
It just fits.
It totally fits with how Oda writes.
It's what I love about One Piece, honestly. It's not just like pirates and adventure.
Right.
It makes you think, you know,
It's deeper than that.
it sparks these wild theories.
Yeah,
But they somehow feel plausible.
exactly. And that's the mark of a good theory, in my opinion. It's not about being right or wrong.
Yeah.
It's about exploring the story from a new angle,
Totally.
connecting those seemingly random details, and like opening up a deeper understanding of the world Oda's created.
100%. Okay, so let's say, for argument's sake,
Okay.
that the One Piece eye, a drum,
Okay.
a symbol of unity, celebration.
All right.
What does that tell us about Joy Boy's dream then? What kind of world was he trying to create?
That's the million-berry question, isn't it?
Right.
And as we get deeper into the One Piece saga,
Yeah.
every clue, every theory, it's all bringing us closer to understanding the true meaning
Yeah.
of the D
Yeah.
and the legacy that connects all those who carry it.
It's kind of mind-boggling when you really think about it.
It really is.
The idea that just a simple instrument could be the key to, like,
Right.
a global shift.
Heh.
Achieving Joy Boy's dream.
Yeah.
It makes you listen
Yeah.
to those drums in the soundtrack a little differently.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And think about the implications for a sec.
Okay.
If the D really does represent a drum, a symbol of unity and celebration,
Yeah.
then maybe it's not just about inheriting a will.
Oh,
It's about inheriting a rhythm of joy, of freedom that's been passed down through generations.
Okay, now you're really blowing my mind.
It's like,
So it's not just about what the D stands for,
right.
but what it, like, inspires.
Yeah.
The actions it motivates, the change it's trying to bring about.
Exactly. Think about Luffy.
Okay.
His drumming, both literally and metaphorically, it inspires everyone around him
Yeah.
to fight for their dreams, fight for a better
Sounds
world.
like action.
It's totally a call to action. It's like this call to create a world where that rhythm of freedom
Yeah.
can play loud and clear, where everyone can dance to the beat of their own drum, so to speak.
I love that. But hey, even if the One Piece isn't some giant ancient drum,
Sure.
we've uncovered some pretty compelling stuff here. Right?
Oh, absolutely.
Between the Den Den Daiko and the Ancient Kingdom's crest, those constant themes of music, celebration, even how well drum just seems to fit with all those D names.
It's pretty uncanny.
It's a lot to consider.
It is. And let's not forget Dr. Kuriha, the one who tells us about the will of D.
Right.
She does it on Drum Island. That's gotta be.
No way that's a coincidence at this point.
It's too perfect. Some serious foreshadowing on Oda's part.
Right. So as we wrap up our deep dive on this drum theory,
Yeah,
it leaves us with a pretty huge question, doesn't it?
it does.
If the One Piece is more about a rhythm, like a spirit,
Okay.
than some full treasure,
Yeah.
what does that say about the world Joy Boy envisioned? And what lengths will Luffy and the Straw Hats have to go to make that vision a reality?
Those are questions we'll each have to ponder as the One Piece saga continues, you know. But one thing's for sure, whether or not the D literally stands for drum, it makes you think.
Yeah,
This theory adds an incredible amount of depth to this story.
totally.
It challenges us to look beyond the surface, you know, and really hear that rhythm of freedom that echoes through every arc, every adventure.
Beautifully put.
What?
And hey, who knows? Maybe someday we'll all be dancing at the biggest feast in the world, celebrating the dawn of a new era.
I like it.
All thanks to the power of the D.
Oh.
But until then, keep those theories coming, and we'll be here to dive deep into them with you. See you next time.